Hey everyone, it's ClickBricks here again, and today I have instructions for LEGO Dark of the Moon Sideswipe. So if you don't know, I do my instructions in sections. So I do the arms, legs, and then usually I do the torso and backpack pieces. Usually that's about it. And if you want, I have the stud.io or studio or however you say it. I have that file it should be in the description. So if you want to go check that out, you can look at the parts list, and if you want, you can order the parts from Bricklink. So yeah, go check that out if you want to, and let's get into the instructions. Here are the pieces needed for the legs, or one of the legs. Make sure these are inverted so that one of them has the anti-stud showing and one of them has a stud. You can see these are going in opposite directions. Hopefully this isn't confusing. And there you have one of the legs. Just fold that back and angle that up. And there you have his left leg. And then just mirror that, and there you have the legs. Here are the pieces needed for one of the arms. Make sure this is on that stud right there. And then angle it back a little bit. I'm sorry, this way. And there you have one of the arms, and again, mirror that, and that's it. Here are the pieces you'll need for the main torso of them. So I left a couple pieces in chunks here, just so I could easily remember how to put this back together. It's pretty simple though. And this is just two 1x2s. And there is a 1x1 on top of that ball joint. And then for the head, pretty simple. Just put this on its side, So this open part is facing back, like that. Put the slope on top, and the tile on the front. And there you have Sideswipe's head. And that just simply clips on there, and then slide it up as far as it can go. And, hello! And you're done with the torso. And now we're going to build the chest pieces. And this has two 1x2s underneath the ball joint. And make sure it's offset a little bit, because then you can put one of these on that stud. And this is a 2x2 plate with a bunch of wedges on it, so you can follow that configuration there. And that just goes on there. Get something like that. Attach that tile, and there you have the side of it. Now we're going to build the wings. And make sure this clip is positioned in the middle of that bar there. And just attach that on there and slide it flush to the door. And again, mirror that, and you have the doors. And now we have the spoiler and the rest of the back of the car, I guess. So, we'll start here. And make sure you get that hinge configuration right. And then you got the spoiler and the exhaust. Quick note, I forgot to actually take this piece and put it on top of there. I did that wrong in the video earlier, so do it like that. Now we're going to do the front of the car, or the hood, I guess. Take this off so you can see that better. That's just going to slide right in there. That's the windshield. And there you have the hood of the car. Also, I forgot about the weapons. So, like the swords, and made a gun. I forgot to show this off in the original video. It's very simple. I think you probably built that just from looking at it. So there's that. And we'll start with the swords. So you want to make sure that the ball joint is actually in this right configuration, because if you do it the other way around, it just won't shape right, I guess. So and then angle that. And then you can mirror that again, and you have these swords. And now we're going to put them together. And I like taking this this hip piece here and putting it between those two plates. Just angle these back. And take this and put it in the middle there. Just like that. And before we do anything with this, we're going to put it on the chest pieces. Just attach the chest pieces onto those ball joints there. And then we'll just get them all shaped up roughly. I kind of showed how to do this in my first video. Actually, I'll just go to the car mode, because if you need to go to robot mode, just look at my original video, and then you'll see how to do that. So, first, what shall we do? We're going to untab the arms and straighten them out. And actually, by now, we can rotate them around. Make sure they don't come off. They come off quite a bit. Rotate them. And then the chest is going to open up. And get the, kind of like the wings out of the way. And you can kind of unfold them like that. And bring the chest back. Like that. Squish the head down. And bring this up on that hinge right there. And going to car mode is a little bit tricky, but there are a couple little tricks that you can do to get it proper. So, kind of angle these up a tiny bit relative to the ball joints, if that makes any sense. Angle the spoiler and fold up the exhaust. And there you kind of have the back of the car. Rotate the front of the car around. We'll take the arms here, slide them down on that bar, and tab that bracket there into the, first we're going to rotate the wheel in, and then angle the wrist, the elbow, and then tab it in. There we go. And that will secure that in place. I say as the other arm falls off. Okay. So now you're gonna do the same thing on this side. So angle wheel, and then angle the hand, and then tab that in right there. And there is roughly the back of the car. by now we can fold these ball joints down, something like that. And now we'll deal with the legs. So the legs are these are going to kind of come up, rotate them out, and then take the wheel here, fold that out, and slide it over. And I'm going to lower the camera. I don't usually lower it, that's different. Okay, so rotate, don't break off. So you're going to rotate this piece here all the way around, and then rotate on the hinge up. Angle that 1x2, and then flip around that clip there. And that's how you get the wheel in the right place. Fold that around. And here from the side view, you can kind of see how you should angle the legs. So kind of like that, so it's angling down and then straight. Fold that piece down. And now you can fold in the door. And there's more or less one side of the car. Same on this side. Take that, and then I guess you can fold this in now. Might as well. And we'll do the same thing on this leg. Rotate this around and up, and then take this clip here, rotate it back, and then this up here, and then rotate that clip there. It gets a little confusing in the leg area because there's so many moving things here, and it's a little bit fragile just because it's a lot of stud friction connections. And then shift that over. Stay straight. Okay. And then do the same thing you did on the other leg and fold that in and straighten this out. And now all we gotta do is bring down this piece. And these don't really tap in, they kind of do, but not all the way. So that can kind of help it to hold in place a little bit. And that's roughly it. And then you rotate these in. Forgot to do that. Focus, okay. The windows, and then you can kind of straighten everything out. This is just a little example of it. Take these swords here, straighten this panel out, and this jumper will connect into that middle kind of tube there. That'll just sit right there. Pretty simple. Same on this side. Tab that in. And these don't hold too well. It's decent, but and there you have pretty much Sideswipe in his car mode. So that's about it for these instructions. Hopefully you had fun building him, and let me know if you did build him, because I'd love to know. So that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.